name is Desiree, and for my presentation, I chose to focus on challenges in subject analysis. Subject analysis is the process of analyzing an information resource in order to determine its aboutness. Once aboutness has been determined, a statement of aboutness is written. Based on this statement, terms from the controlled vocabulary are assigned. This is important because these terms are one of the primary ways in which we locate information resources. Now, I would like to pose the question, can subject analysis be done objectively? Information professionals are expected to be objective when analyzing information resources, but is this realistic? According to our textbook, information professionals are expected to remain neutral, but there is a human tendency to judge the information that we encounter. There are two predominant views that can be applied to this question of objectivity. First, there's the positivist view, which claims that there's an inherent identifiable aboutness that exists within every information resource. A constructivist view claims that subject analysis can only be done through the lens of the analyst, including their background, knowledge base, culture, mood, etc. An example of this is cultural differences. Our textbook mentions the role language plays in understanding color and gives the example that while there are 11 basic color categories in English, some languages have fewer categories. In an article about language, thought, and color, authors Reiger and Kay explore further how language works to influence color categories. They explain that, according to an influential universalist view, color categories across languages are organized around the universal focal colors black, white, red, green, yellow, and blue. However, they also cite a study which concluded that there are no universal foci and that categories therefore cannot be organized around them. Rather, color categories are formed from boundary demarcation based predominantly on language. Reiger and Kay conclude by stating, considerable evidence has been advanced for universal tendencies in color naming, as well as evidence supporting relativity. This evidence has often been presented as unambiguously supporting one side or the other in the debate. So let's consider the lens of the analyst. To me, it is apparent that true impartiality is not possible in subject analysis. Our textbook supports this by stating, it is important to be aware of and to acknowledge one's biases, prejudices, and beliefs when conducting conceptual analysis. However, the work still needs to be done. So far, there doesn't seem to be a satisfactory approach that fully takes into account the position of the analyst. So, what are some solutions? Taylor and Judery explain that information professionals often forego long philosophical debates over the nature of reality, aboutness, and subject determination and just do the task, with an understanding that we should attempt to keep our biases in check as much as possible while performing the process. For me, that isn't quite good enough. I think we should engage in such debates, because only through conversation with others different from ourselves will we truly be able to check our own biases. Thank you for listening.